Hello again everybody and welcome back to Food Review GB. And yes, it is me, I am back after about 6 months off. I've been doing it a lot in that 6 months. I think I may have mentioned in the last video that I did back in November that I'd got a new job at the time, which is pretty much most of the reason I haven't been doing many of these videos, so do apologise for that. And I haven't really been keeping up with any of the other ones. I've watched a few here and there of Food Review UK, BHAFC 84, 13 Tenantry, things like that, and they've been. I'm glad they're doing it still. UK Food Reviews has kind of dropped off. I think he about the same sort of time as me. Unfortunately he stopped doing it. But anyway, as you can see today, I'm doing the Goodfella Stonebaked thin pepperoni pizza. Another thing to mention, I've actually got married since the last time I've done my last review, so a lot's gone on. I've got a pay rise at work in my first 6 months as well, so things are going fairly good. Okay, so let's have a look at this. This is each quarter of a pizza contains 10% of my calories, which is, wow, that is a lot. 199 calories. It probably won't zoom in properly, but I can read it for you. 199 calories. So it's basically about 800 grams or 796 grams of 796 calories for this pizza. And then you've got the side of the box, just same old, and then cooking instructions, blah blah blah. What have we got? Conventional oven, 190 degrees. That's okay. 15 to 17 minutes. I don't know if you can quite make that out with the light there. And then it just says, sort of goes around with the toppings: melted mozzarella, finger licking pepperoni, light and crispy base. So pizzas like this, these are right up my street. Saw it on offer for £1.25, I think it was, in Asda. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause you. There's no point in showing it to you uncooked because they all look the same uncooked. And then once it's cooked, I'll come back and show you what it's like then. Right, welcome back everyone. As you can see now, I've cooked this pizza. I think I did it for about 16 minutes. I set the timer for 15, but I was messing around and I just left it in a little bit longer, and I think that's perfectly done really. I think I've been guilty in the past of maybe overcooking them a little bit till they're sort of, a bit more sort of black marks around the edges and sort of where the cheese bubbles up. But I mean, this looks perfect. You can see it's got a little bit of give in it, and if I just, that's how I usually like to eat mine. So just for the purposes of a slight tear there in the base. Base looks fine. A little bit of colour on there. You can see I don't know whether the camera's picking up, but this is, steaming hot. The pepperonis, you can see the glisten from the fat off them purely, just from the way it's cooked really. There's not much of a smell off it. Usually pepperoni pizzas, you get quite a good sort of smell from, when you're cooking it, but not with this one. I don't know whether that will have any impact on the taste of it or not. Probably not. This was a frozen pizza, but I just sort of left it a little while after I got back from shopping, left it out the freezer. So I've managed to spread out the pepperonis pretty much evenly there, about four slices per. I mean, that slice there's maybe got a little bit more, but it's dispersed absolutely fine. So I'm looking forward to taking a couple of bites of this, maybe have a couple of slices, and then I can give a proper rundown when I come back of my final verdict. Right, welcome back again guys for the final part of the video. As you can see, I've gone away and I've had a couple of slices from the top left hand side here, and it's not too bad. I think what I can taste the most is probably the sauce. It's a really nice tangy sauce, which probably does over dominate a little bit. I don't think the pepperonis really come through enough. But if you have a look, if I zoom in, you can see a lot of specks of tomato sauce really pushing through from under the cheese, whereas, bear with me now, grab the box, the cheese does look a lot more prominent on the box, whereas maybe I've just cooked it for that a little bit longer, so it's gone a little bit darker. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, the taste is fine. It's £1.25 for a frozen item, not bad at all. The base is perfect. I mean, it's got, look, you can hear that little bit of a crunch when you first bite into it, but it's not too hard on the bottom. I'll just give you another little view there. You can see it's got some marks from where it's been cooking, and sort of zooming in on the board there, I've got a plastic chopping board where there's a little bit of grease there from where the pepperonis have been, but I think with any sort of meat like pepperoni that's been processed, you've got to expect that. You know, the fat content's going to be fairly high, especially with the cheese and things like that as well. But overall, I think for £1.25 from Asda, you know, spot on. I think there was the margarita one as well, which I think I've done the deep pan margarita of the Goodfellas, just the cheese and tomato, and I rated that fairly highly. And I think they had a chicken and pesto sort of pizza one, so again, that's options for the future. Hopefully it won't be another 6 months until you see me again. I'll hopefully do a few here and there. You know, thanks for watching. If you are watching this, another shout out to the other reviewers, especially BHAFC, 13 Tenantry, and of course Food Review UK. You're all doing a great job. Keep it up. I'm sorry I've been letting the side down a bit recently, but yeah, as I say, now things have settled down a bit, I'll hopefully try and get some more reviews in. But yeah, I mean, final thoughts on this, going back to it, I'd buy it again if it was on offer. Perhaps I'd try the other flavours first, and yeah, just keep an eye out for that, and hopefully in the not too distant future you should see another review from me. Alright, I'm signing off now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.